Hey guys, welcome back to the Kool-Aid Podcast. Welcome back to Season 2, Episode 124. On today's episode, we're going to be giving you our match preview to the Barcelona versus Espanyol game. Well, actually, Barcelona's going to be playing away from home, so it's going to be Espanyol versus Barcelona. But guys, remember, I post a link on Twitter at Kool-Aid Podcast 10. Anytime you guys ever want to join and give your thoughts and discussions, always feel free and welcome to. Let me introduce my co-host today, Alvaro.
What's up, guys? Happy Mother's Day.
Guys, once again, happy Mother's Day to everyone who is celebrating. Um, Barcelona can win the league today with a victory over Espanyol. And what better rival to get the victory over? Espanyol, one of our greatest rivals, a Barcelona derby, basically. And let me share the table real quick, just so you can see the situation. As you can see right now, Espanyol, they're fighting for relegation right now, as you can see. They are on 31 points, and they're in dire need of a victory. Barcelona, on the other hand, they're on 82. If we win the game, if we win against Espanyol today, we will clinch the La Liga title. So what better way there is to clinch the La Liga title at one of our most hated rivals? Not only that, in their stadium, and sending them down to the second tier division. But I don't know, what are your thoughts ahead of this game? How are you feeling? Do you think Barcelona's going to clinch
Um,
that title today?
we saw what happened last season when we played against Espanyol away from home. It was either a tie or it was a loss, right? Yeah, it was a loss.
The
Or,
last time we played,
or,
what, last year?
or was it like a last minute miracle by Luke the Young.
Oh yeah, it was
Luke the
about Luke
goal.
the Young. Yeah, Luke the Goat.
Well, whatever the case is, they're always a pesky rival. We that's one of those rivalries that people don't really talk about because they're not. Espanyol is not a big club, but it's a
They're not.
rivalry nonetheless. It's gonna be interesting. We'll see what team Barca throws out there for the starting 11. I wouldn't expect anything less than our best players. We can rest everybody else once we clinch it. But it should be a fun one. We know how defensive Espanyol is, but we see that they can have some threats in the attack. So I mean, just keep doing what you've been doing. Don't take the foot off the gas.
Yeah, exactly. And on top of that, hey, we've had so many days of rest. The last time we played was when? Let me see right here.
2 weeks ago.
Uh, yeah, around like 2 weeks ago. As we can see the schedule right now,
Yep.
yeah, on the 2nd of May. So it's
Yep.
it's been 12 days. It's been 12 days, 2 weeks, I mean, like 2 weeks basically, where Barcelona have been able to just rest, and so I expect Barcelona to line up extremely strong for the game against Espanyol. And looking at the starting lineup that Xavi's gonna go with, let me pull it up right here, just right here. But I expect Xavi to go as strong as he possibly can.
100%.
We'll just go with the strongest possible 11, just get the job done, and then after we can see what Xavi's gonna want. Oh,
Oh yeah, we can just give more playing time to the limited players for the rest of the season and just rest the big names for now. So
mm-hmm. Okay, for some reason it's not being. Hold on, let me try again. But I don't know. What would you line up for this game? Like what would be your strongest 11?
at the back we should just expect what we've been getting. Balde, Araujo, Christensen, and Conde.
Just
I,
just back.
yeah, I mean, I don't think there should be anything different from that. In the middle, I think Busquets has to play. I mean, this like his farewell, really not really his farewell, but we know that he'll soon leave the club, and what better way to play to start in the possible La Liga clincher. So he should be at the back. I mean, at CDM. And then in the middle, I mean, we'll see what Xavi wants to do. What do you think we should have in the middle? Because he could play, he could run with the four man, maybe play
No, yeah, but
in the wing. So
I actually think that he's going to go with that format midfield. I think he's
yeah,
going to go with
so
with
with that
Pedri,
with that
Busquets.
being said, Pedri, Gavi, Frankie, and Busquets, I fully expect that. And the attack, I think, Rafinha and Lewa, and then Dembele comes in for Rafinha. So It
Wait, do you think Rafinha is gonna start, or do you think Dembele is gonna
I
start?
think that is gonna start, and then Dembele comes into in like it will either be that Dembele plays like up to like minute 50, and then they bring Rafinha in, or Rafinha plays about again 60 minutes, and then Dembele plays the other.
What I think that Xavi's gonna go with, I think he's gonna start Dembele. Dembele is gonna be the one starting. Just have that, and I think it's good, just because like um we know how much Xavi likes the Dembele.
Honestly,
He's the only 1v1 specialist we have in this team. When you think about it, he's the only one who's the only player who can go like 1v1 and just do something completely different than anyone in the squad. Because everyone in the squad, I think is at sometimes is way too predictable.
honestly, it's been 2 weeks since Dembele played, so obviously there's no risk of like tired legs or anything. I would personally, I think he's gonna start Rafinha and then mix Dembele into the game as the game carries on, and then with after clinching La Liga, he'll probably play Dembele, start him. I mean, maybe 2 games, play him like the first half. I like your idea, and it would be smart because Dembele has already had enough time in practice to
Yeah,
ramp up,
exactly. Yeah, those
intensity.
2 weeks,
But
have helped.
honestly, I feel like that Rafinha and Lewa have been working up top well enough. He could very well run it back and then sub in Dembele. So I mean, I feel like that's the biggest question mark. We feel like the back eight should be the midfield and the defense should be how we've seen it all these past games.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think
Just like that.
the biggest question mark is gonna be Dembele or Rafinha. We'll see.
Hmm. Yeah, I think it's straightforward. Lewandowski down the middle, Gavi, that playing that invert false winger. Our best midfield, Busquets. It's gonna be so fantastic to see Busquets on the pitch. Busquets is gonna be leaving at the end of the season. He's gonna be a huge miss. But it's good to leave on the high. Leave
Of
with
course,
two trophies. Both you lifted them as a captain. It's gonna be a nice memory. But I have a match prediction. How do you think this game is gonna end? Do you think that Barcelona is gonna win the title today?
we no 100%. I don't think Barca again. Espanyol has been a pesky rival in the past. I really don't see Espanyol beating Barca. This is a different Barca team from last season. A
Okay.
motivated team. They're anxious to win La Liga and then just rest from here on out. So I feel like they're gonna try to go for it all. I will say a 3-1 game, but I really like to stay in clean sheet. So I might
Okay.
say either 3-0 or 2-0.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick to 3-0.
To 3-0, 3-0. Okay, I'm gonna go for a 2-0 victory. I'm gonna go for a 2-0 victory. Goal scorers, I think one Lewandowski and the other Dembele. Um, that's my prediction. Who do you think is getting on the score sheet?
I'm gonna say Lewandowski and Pedri.
Pedri. Okay, okay.
We'll see.
But guys, that was it for today's episode. What are your thoughts ahead of the Espanyol game? Do you think that Barcelona is going to win the La Liga title today, or do you think, unfortunately, it's going to be up into next week, for example? But guys, let us know
Oh,
down in the comments.
wait. I
What
just
happened?
realized I said 3-0. So Lewandowski, Pedri, and I'm gonna say Lewandowski brace.
Lewandowski brace. Oh, okay, okay.
Carry on.
Okay, but guys, remember I post a link on Twitter at Kool-Aid Podcast 10. Anytime you guys ever want to join, just give your thoughts and discussions. Always feel free and welcome to. We are going to make the post-match reaction, so tune in for that, and we might make a watch along. But guys, as always, we'll see you guys all in the next episode. Peace out, guys.